It's been a long time since we've walked through a fire on the Pacific Crest Trail, hundreds of miles. I say a fire, of course, a past fire. Don't know when this happened or how, but you can see the damage that has been done. And there are fires ahead of us that'll probably truncate our trip. Maybe not. We'll see. Now we are at the Stewart Falls Trail Fork and the Pacific Crest Trail, about 11 miles to Mazama, also known as Crater Lake. It was Mount Mazama, exploded, collapsed, and that's how you got a crater. I think I've already said that before, so I don't mean to bore you. That first tent was mine. That one is John's. They're up. We've cooked. We're ready for bed. And John is still eating his mountain house, which he recommends highly to me, and I'm still considering. We're passing through the Oregon Desert, which is south of Crater Lake, and we haven't seen it close up or big, vast expanses like I saw on Google Earth before I left on the trip. Actually, it's the result of the explosion of Mount Mazama in 5700 BC, spreading pumice everywhere, which also had the effect of burying the water, so all our streams are underground, which means this is a waterless section for us. Anyways, this bare area, it's a small patch of it, but it's one of the few I could see through the trees, is the, quote, Oregon, unquote, desert. We're going through a lovely stretch here on the way to Highway 62, just south of Crater Lake National Park, and we're passing through what is mentioned in my guidebook as the finest examples of mountain hemlock, and I don't even know how to identify them, but it is a beautiful place. And there's John Hart walking north along with me. So we're at the base of Crater Lake, the Mazama Village Store. Showers, food, laundry. There's John. Hey, John. Wave hi.
Clean.
And yes, we got clean. I took a bath with my pants on so I could wash my pants, and then we laundered everything else. Met a lot of thru hikers, and we're getting ready to get back on the trail. Crater Lake tomorrow. This is the lodge at Crater Lake. And there's John standing there. We're going to be here just a few minutes. Crater Lake, it's so smoky today we can't see a damn thing. It's a shame because it's a beautiful vista when it's clear, and we can't really see it or enjoy it. The lodge is beautiful, and it's has a lovely dining room where I don't think I'll sit because we are filthy. No problem. It's gorgeous and big. Well, the fires have done their damage for the view of Crater Lake, and it's as good as it's going to be because we're gone today and down the other side on the north. There's Wizard Island, though, and there's a boat down there that gives tours and trips, but we won't be taking it. Well, it's still very smoky, but there's Wizard Island and the west shore and cliffs of Crater Lake. Still some snow down there on August 25th, and we're going up some steep climbs, and then we should have a easier rest of the day. Well, one last look at Wizard Island. There's an actual boat down there, and I imagine they have a way to get down there. How the heck they get the boat? That's what I want to know. Anyways, it's gotten even smokier. But Watchman is the name of this point up here, and it's the last overlook we'll have before we descend from Crater Lake. This is Mount Thielsen. That's right, Thielsen, and it's quite dramatic. The handbook recommends that we take off our backpacks when we get a little farther along and clamber up to the top. And I say no thank you. They say the views up there are splendiferous. You can see everywhere and it explains it all, but I'll pass. But there it is regardless.